Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen Phoenix, the new comic book day for the week of November 8th, and we're going to get started right now.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scales. We're going to go over the trades this week. We've got Zombies Assemble in this cool little manga format, since it was manga themed. We've got Comic Shop Tales. I believe these are in the front of the previews every month. And they're kind of funny, right? Edge of Venomverse, collecting that whole mini-series. We got Northlanders, which is a really good Viking story. Book 3 from Brian Wood. They're all really thick, all really good. Justice League of America, Volume 2. This is the team with Lobo and whatnot. It's okay. And we've got Spider-Man. This is the Miles Morales one, Volume 3. This guy shoots like balls out of his chest. I don't know. Why not? Darth Maul, son of Dathomir. We've got The Adventures of Miru. I don't know nothing about it. It's Action Lab. We got Betty and Veronica. This is the Adam Hughes, I guess, miniseries. Wasn't that supposed to be like an ongoing? I don't know. It came out so sporadically. But it's good. It's good art. It's beautiful. Black Panther, Volume 4. I haven't been reading this, I'm not gonna lie. Batgirl, Volume 2. I haven't been reading that either. Titans, Lazarus Contract. Everybody loved this. I didn't read it. It was good. Paul says it's good. And then I've got Rose, which I'm going to buy today because I enjoyed the first issue and Meredith Finch is very nice. And I dig the art and just buy it. There you go.
First up, we have Batman Lost, issue number 1, a metal tie-in. Tim?
Metal! Yeah!
Batman Lost is obviously a one-shot for most of Metal. This is what has happened to Batman, because at the end of issue number 2, he was sucked into the dark dimension, but it looked like violently. It looked like he was just destroyed, and this is basically a story about him. There's not really a lot I can say without spoiling anything. It was a decent read. The art was good. It's a decent tie-in. It has a very interesting ending. So I'm curious how this is going to tie in for the rest of the series, but pick this one up.
Alright guys, first up we have Kyle Starks' Rock Candy Mountain. It's back after a short hiatus, and this is the origin issue of Jackson, and this is so well done. The origin is heartbreaking, and fascinating, and violent, and I love his sound effects because they're just brilliant. This is kind of a heartfelt issue, and you find out basically everything you needed to know about Jackson, and going forward it makes you very interested in how's it going to ramp up. You learn a little bit more about Rock Candy Mountain and why he's trying to go there, and Starks, you did a great job.
Next up we have Astonishing X-Men issue number 5. I've been raving about Astonishing X-Men from the beginning. It is the book to read if you're an X-Men fan. This is continuing the fight between the Shadow King and Xavier, with all the people that are still alive on the ground losing that fight, and now more and more people are succumbing to the Shadow King's grasp, and now he is doing that to normal people, and London wants to blow everybody up because that's what humans do whenever the X-Men are concerned. It's basically just well, it doesn't look like they're going to work, and we don't believe that it's going to work, so we're just going to kill everybody, and then the X-Men have to save people against mutants and humans alike. Grab it.
Alright, moving on, we got Port of Earth, number 1, by Zach Kaplan, the guy who wrote Eclipse. He's also been on our podcast. Good for us. Yes, it's Podcast All-Stars today, I guess. This is about a port being opened on Earth, you say. And it's basically aliens arrive for the first time on Earth, and it's not, we're going to kill you, and it's not, we want to be friends. It's, we need a rest stop, and Earth is our rest stop. You're full of water, our ships run off of water. It's perfect. We'll give you some technology, and you just let us be here. But of course, there's a lot of complications with that as far as policing the port, and what aliens can come to the port, and how they can interact with us. And of course, violence will happen, other problems will happen. And it's a very unique style of a book. There's a lot of thought in this. Zach really went crazy on creating different races and putting a lot of detail into it. And going forward, this should be a really stellar book. So if you like alien books, but it's set on Earth, it's modern times, it's a really kind of cool book. Check this out.
And my pick of the week is Titans issue number 17. Brett Booth cover art, but not interior art. And that always bugs me. It bothers me whenever I see that. Doesn't even from a title that I like. And I love Titans. You guys know I like Titans. So it bothers me every time I see cover art that doesn't match the interior art. I mean, it's decent, but it's just not Brett Booth. This issue is continuing the World Stops storyline while he's still dead, but not Tim's Wally. Still Wally, though.
It's not my Wally.
It's his Wally.
It's not.
It's kind of his Wally.
It's not at all my Wally.
It's kind of his Wally.
It's not.
It is.
It isn't.
But anyway, I digress.
It's not my Wally.
We have found the traitor, and the traitor is actually not who we thought it was. It's actually, dun dun dun, can't tell you. But if you've read the last issue, you know now. That traitor is now coming through to find out what is happening and expositing all of what's going to happen. Basically, let's kill everybody, because that's how things are going to get fixed. And that's what the Titans are going to have to stop now. It's a great series. It's been fantastic. Dan Abnett has been great this entire run when Brett Booth is around. It's awesome. This one, at least the art, I will say that for art for this book, at least it's been fairly consistent, with the exception of one issue back in like issue number 7, where if it's not Brett Booth art, at least it's comparable or decent art to do that. So pick this one up for sure. Hopefully Brett Booth is not going very long.
You're damn right it's my pick of the week. It's Moon Knight. Moon Knight's back. I love Moon Knight. It's issue 188. Because why not? Legacy renumbering, whatever, who cares? 188. This issue doesn't have a lot of Moon Knight in it. And it's still my pick of the week. It is setting up a new villain. And he is a similar villain in that he is a little bit crazy and he's a war vet. And it's about the doctor who is trying to reach him, trying to treat him, and she has a past with Mark Spector, so there's a little overlap there. Very violent issue towards the middle to end, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's a very good book. It's a very odd book, and that's the way Moon Knight should be. I really enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to the next issue, which will probably be super violent.
And that is it, guys. Another week down. We appreciate everybody. This is consistently doing well, and we appreciate everybody coming and checking us out week to week. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Capes and Scouts channel, or backwards, whichever way that is. Check out last week's reviews, and we'll see you guys next week.